Hi everyone, this is Bill, and today I'm going to be putting together an EZ1 Tracksaw bench from Eureka Zone. The EZ1 is a replacement for a table saw, which allows you to use a circular saw in place of a table saw. But I'm going to assemble this Tracksaw in my garage, and I'll let you watch. Thanks. The majority of the construction of this table is made with aluminum extrusions, and this one is the Super SME extrusion because it has a top layer and a bottom layer, and it differs from the old school SME, which just had the one layer. So you can see there's a difference. It combines the tracks on this side with an additional one on this side. Now, what's cool about the extrusion is that it's designed to work with another extrusion which slides together, and when it's tightened, aligns the one extrusion to the other. Okay, so there's a variety of different configurations and a variety of different extrusions that works with this. So I'll just show you what came in the package that I got. Now, the top of the table is made up of 4 extrusions. 2 of them are 48 inches long and the other 2 are 24 inches long. And they form the basis of the table. And they're held apart with these corner brackets, and you'll have one of these in each corner of the table assembly. I'm using a 1/2-inch nut driver to loosen up these bolts that hold the connectors in place. That's going to give me the ability to easily slide these connectors into the slots on these rails. And I'll repeat this process so that we've got a little bit of play on each one of these 4 corner brackets. Okay, and to get started, we're just going to slide these on and leave them loose in place. Then we're going to take the long extrusions and slide them on here. And now we're going to adjust the width. What you want to see right here is that you want the edge of this extrusion right here to line up with the halfway point on this extrusion. So about right there. We're not going to tighten them up all the way, but we are just going to take some of the play out of them. About finger tight. Okay, and that's one corner, and we'd repeat that on the other corners. This will allow a connector to slide into any one of these channels in the extrusion. Next, I'll be installing the 4-leg extrusions, and those are the regular SME extrusions, and they attach over the other connector and slide down into the slot created. The next part of this build, I had to install the braces, the cross braces for the legs. Now they're installed 6 inches down from the end of the leg extrusions, and they just slip into the slot at the very top edge and slide down, and you just tighten them up. Okay, if I was building this bench from factory parts, the next step would be to put the plastic feet on the ends of these extrusions, and that allows them to adjust up and down so you can take out any inconsistencies in your floor. If your floor is not level, you can adjust it with this. I don't have those, so I'm going to make some a little later today on my CNC router, and I'll probably show you a quick video of that when I do. But it's nothing in particular. It's just a little L-shaped piece of ultra high molecular weight plastic, and you know, a couple of connectors, and I can grab most of the material I need from my scrap box. So I'm going to move on. Okay, we've got the table base done, and now it's time to start working on the top of the table. And for that, we're using 3 more of the Super SME extrusions. 2 of them are 42 inches long, and 1 of them is 48. Now, in addition to those extrusions, we're also going to be using these plates to mount them to the other extrusion. And these have a slot in the bottom which lines up with the top edge of the Super SME, and a slot in the top which lines up with the wide part of the Super SME. So to start, we have to take the nut off the bottom of this and slide it into the top of the track, and I'll show you that now. Slide it into the slot here. And And then we take this long edge and we want to put the knobs so that they're in, and this little connector is facing the outside of the table. And so pop that over the top, line it up with the nut, and tighten it in place. And that's basically how it does. Now you're able to slide these along the table. Now this one, at the work end of the table where the bridge is going to be, this one gets slid all the way up against the side of this extrusion. Okay, but first let's loosen this up just a bit so that we're able to slide the other extrusion onto that. And we're also going to take another one of these and do this on this side as well. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this SME on, and do that. We want to line up the edge here with the part, tighten the knob down. Loosen the black knobs, and I'm going to test to see if this thing will slide. It may take some adjusting to get it right. Like I notice it's tight down here. I slid the nut out of the channel. On both sides. There. Okay, now that we've got this first one on, we're going to repeat the process with the other two shorter rails. Slide the bolts in from the far end of the extrusions. Make sure the connector is going out. Now before we put on the other two extrusions, we need to put the squaring bar in the corner of the table. This will allow us to put tension on the frame in order to keep it square. Alright, and it has hardware already installed on it. We just slip the hardware into the slots on the table. So I take the bolt and I slide it in. The other bolt, slide it in here. I take a washer, a bar, another washer, and then a nut, and loosely put that in place. And do the same thing on the other one. Get those fingers tight, and then I push on the bar a little bit. Nope. You have to use a wrench. Tighten them up. Actually, I'm going to remove these because I want to test this with the fixed rail. I want to slide it down and see if everything is still square. Okay, it still slides good, so no need to worry. Lock this one in place. Put the two bolts back in each side. Or the two nuts back into the channel. Okay. And take the extrusion. So that's loose. This seems like a logical place to break up the recording into two videos. In the second part, we're going to cover how to mount the track saw to the bridge of the EZ1 power table. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you could follow us on Twitter at Bill Griggs. Thank you very much.